for installment number 4. Just beat the Worshipper.
Good. I've faced worse.
Well, 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 look what the cat dragged in.
Kaslo, meet Yetka. She's looking for whatever she's trying to find.
You don't know the half of it, Harkin. I can see you've picked up a monk. The last one I met, I dumped.
Charming. You know how to break ice in conversation, don't you?
Yetka, let me guess. You have business here.
Miss this? Not a chance. There's a wealth of buried treasure over there, and I intend to take my share.
Just like a woman. Oh.
What's on the other side of the pathway?
It separates our world from the Rogar realm. It leads to an abandoned temple that once belonged to humans. The Rogar are attacking from there, and Tanis bade me go there and do whatever is in my power to stop the Rogar invasion.
How will this lead us to Antanas?
It won't. Not yet. The first thing we need to do is to make the area safe. And when I say we, I mean you. These injuries would make me more of a hindrance than asset to our cause.
I work better alone anyway.
Enter the pathway now, Harkin. Find a way to stop the Rogar Lords. Only once they're stopped, we can meet with Antanas.
Alright, Soviet. Oh, let's see if this is open. This one's not, but I bet you the other one is before we go there. This is the one. I don't want to speak too soon. We'll see. I think this one's the pain in the butt. Maybe. Oh, no, this is one of the challenge areas. It's pretty good. And one of the keys is here using prayer as a distraction. So let's try this. Pokey Boy, number 3. Oh! Not what I meant to do, but 1, 2, 3. Save your XP between rounds. Of course, you start the round by stepping in the center slab. You can also replenish your health if you feel that's necessary. But again, you only have, what, 4 showing there, so I would wait. Alright, now number 2. Oh crap, wrong one. That's gonna hurt. Turd. Block from behind. It's amazing. Set up. There's 4 of these challenge arenas, and you have to do all 4 of them to get the trophy. Backbreaker's good. It allows you to wear more armor. So that's a good one too. And we'll probably put it on here later. But we want to get rid of our XP. Get our health back. And you can see we did get an attribute point and a spell point. And you don't need the shard place for that. So let's see. You need to get faith to 15. So. Now we're going to strengthen our range. Oh, we can't because we don't have it at 15 yet. But we'll go ahead and put it in rage for now. Maxed out here anyway. That's why we'll keep the trinket the way we have it for now. And we're about to meet the smithy. Be able to unseal those runes and apply some to our weapons and armor. And of course everything is coming back. Oh. What in the world? I don't know where that guy came from. Anyway. We could have gone into the catacombs early, by the way. She gave us that key and that big door that when we dropped down into the cemetery, we could have went through there and
I can't believe
combed
it.
the catacombs.
It's not a chamber. It's a whole other world. It looks familiar, but like a child's memory. It's twisted, broken. That ray of light, is this the device you're looking for? Well, never mind. Off to get some treasure. Finders keepers.
But we have to go back to the catacombs anyway later to find Caslo and Antanas. I'm not sure if that's helping. I don't know. We'll see. Hello.
Idios,
He took his leaden sword in hand,
you can speak.
as can you. Imagine my surprise.
What are you?
I don't know. I do not abide the mortal laws. I left the realm of men 100 lifetimes ago. I do not have a name. I don't remember it. And it does not matter here.
You left the realm of men?
From the moment the universes were born, they began to die. It's inevitable. Nothing stays the same. Even you are changing in this moment, right in front of me. And I in front of you.
What are you doing here?
Something is searching for me. Something of high value. It will arrive by and by.
What do you mean?
It will come when the Rogar go.
The Rogar leaving anytime soon.
Coming and going, going and coming. It makes no difference to me.
What is this precious thing you seek?
It is a crystal, a very special crystal. A crystal that can rend a tear between the realms. A tear powerful enough to distort other ruptures.
The Rogar could be using that crystal to enter our world.
You will find the crystal itself in the place of power. A place where all take it away, and then bring it.
These tools.
In some ways, yes. You could say so. I do have dealings with
Craft something for...
You ask me for a glass of water, and I...
Give me the ocean, then.
Show me one of your rooms, and with...
So here you can hit R2 to increase your bet. But you can see I have 25 current experience, and that does make a difference coupled with your luck count. So we'll come back to this as soon as we clear an area up here and get some XP. I always forget to save XP for this portion. Anyway, we'll come back, break these seals, and equip some runes here shortly. You'll be here. Hello.
Harkin, you won't... See? I found this stone tablet. It's incomplete, but it's written in the language of my book of lineage. Where does it come from? I need the source.
What's this book of lineage about, anyway?
It's the only thing that's left of my family. And I know that they had a vision of me finding that treasure.
I'll see if I can find some.
Right. It wouldn't hurt if you made yourself useful for a change. If I knew where they came from, I might be able to translate them.
It's a dog fight. Oh. Soften this guy up a bit. These are like other dogs in the Dark Souls series. Let them hit you once and they're ready to be taken down after that. Not difficult. although they can be difficult. A lot of enemies seem to be triggered by the jumping R2. The dogs are one of them, and those poison ones are another. And you just saw Fat Boy there. He moved when I tried my R2 on him. Got me. Turd. Locked. Locked. One side of that just opened. So we'll have to open the other side from the other side. Guess what? It's locked. Yeah, we'll have to come back here. This is the western side. We'll have to come back here about 4 times, I think. Anyway, oh, we haven't cleared this yet. We have, I guess. There's a way you can jump over there before you get the key here. You will get the key later. But, like I said, you can jump over there before you get the key. I'll show you that. Missed. And you really don't need any of this stuff before, so. An ancient plate. Which will give to the lady later. And let's see, what did I just pick up? Oh yeah. An attribute shard. And it's still locked from this side. Side. Not much XP from that side, only 929, so we'll go through the other side too. 1 second. Ooh. Ooh, I'm stuck. And so is he. Yeah, that's bad if you fall down there. Obviously, you saw that. Goes the other side, but we got to finish clearing this, the eastern half, because that's the thing I was trying to avoid, was falling down there with those enemies there, because this jump is not as easy as it looks.
Swords are made for mortals, but this sword, it is something else.
The pole.
If I only imbue these runes on it, this sword will be fit for gods.
God's on a low level. I haven't really actually tried it, because by the time I got around to getting the right runes, I was over leveled and it was underpowered. But the secret is, first of all, it's a strength build. And there are two secrets hidden in this weapon. The smaller one is about poison, and the greater one is about fire. So the two sockets you see there, the greater one's about fire. That has to be a perfect fire shard. Or I believe it's called a perfect fire shard. The highest one. And then the smaller one's about poison. That has to be a higher poison shard. And in my opinion, I've played through 3 times, and 1 time I got it. So we'll see how this one goes. But you can see it's 4% strength scaling. And supposedly when you find those runes and equip them, the smithy will give you another version of it that's stronger. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll get it. A perfected fire and a higher poison. That's what we need from those sealed runes. And like I said, the perfected fire is best used on your gauntlet, because it fire is a weakness of many of the enemies in this game. So, but oddly enough, that's the only weapon that has that kind of a promise that comes with it. For the smithy's voice to come out and say this sword could be used by gods is pretty. It's the only weapon that happens to. So one would think that would be an awesome weapon. So hopefully we find out maybe in this playthrough. Alright, so also the front door is now open. And we have 2,400 XP that we can play around with. So let's go bust a seal or two and see what we get. We definitely need to bust some seals on runes for the weapon I'm using right now. And the best runes for weapons are luck weapons. Well, I should say all of them, but most of them. Those that scale with your attribute. The luck runes actually increase your scaling. So let's go see what kind of luck we have with it.
What do the runes?
Tell me more about your dimension traveling.
It would take 1,000 years to explain.
Give me the short version.
Short version would involve me not being human anymore.
Flawless magic. Worthless. Lesser poison, worthless. Lesser luck, worthless. All lesser. Imagine that. So all right. Well, we only have 2. Flawless magic, which it increases your attack power. A lesser poison, which obviously inflicts poison when you hit with it, which is not bad, but a lesser poison won't do much more. And the lesser luck rune, let's see what happens with it. It increases it to 71. Huge. But there's like 3 other levels. There's a common luck rune, a higher luck rune, and a flawless. That's what I was, when I was saying perfected, it was actually flawless that we were looking for. So I think we'll leave the lesser luck rune in there for now. Rune in there for now. Yes, you can put those in your armor too. Like that one would give me, the flawless magic would give me about, I think, 6 magic defense. And that's the only, well, yeah, oh yeah, we forgot about, we have no fire runes, but we need to get one. So hopefully we can get some more XP here. And these guys here, they're called tyrants, and if you don't gather their hearts first, if you don't find their hearts first, which is right here, you see on the left I picked up a tyrant heart. If you get them down to a certain health level, they will beat on the ground and heal from that heart, and it's endless. Until you find the heart, they can keep healing. So we just found that one. But again, you can see there are several enemies around here. We don't want to engage too much. Ouch. He is not a boss. And there's Fatty and his 2 pooches over here too. So again, it's good to lure one, get him over here. Or the other. can be tricky. See if we can get Fatty McFat Fat here. Still managed to shoot me though. Turd. Alright. We got a couple of things laying around here. This is a bottle. Nice. That's where we came in. 1500. I could go ahead and pop a few more rooms. See what we get.
We meeting.
Come on. Flawless luck. Nice. I will take that. Pop one of these. Common luck. Oh, now we're getting them. And lesser luck. 3 lucks. No kidding. So we'll take our warrior and put a flawless luck in it. Jumps up to 86. But you'll see that they do different things in different weapons. It's kind of not obvious. You would think the higher the percentage, the more the damage, but not so, not always the case. But you can see that with that flawless, well, this is of the equipable weapons, but the lost pike we still don't have. The gauntlet we still don't have a fire. And you can read what they do. Magic temporarily sends the target to dimensional breach. Passive shell remains. Luck just increases your chance of dropping loot by hurting or killing enemies. And then poison, obviously it does poison them, but it doesn't do as much damage. But it's good for slowing them down. So anyway, the wisdom, I'm going to go ahead and put some magic resistance in there. Might as well, instead of leaving it laying around and leaving that empty. We're not wearing either of these. And I'll just leave that. Because the unfortunate thing about the runes is you can't just take them out. You have to trade them with something. So oh, we did use them all. Oh, let's see. We didn't run into what's her name, or did we? We did not. But she's waiting for us on the other side. We did pick up an antechamber key, so we might as well, while it's empty, see what that goes to. Oh, that's to that door that we jumped across, so we might as well go ahead and use it. Yeah, we'll jump from here. Ah, made it. we already got the stuff, so yay. Pokey boy. Ow. We will go down there in just a second. In fact, I need to pause this for just 1 second. Anyway. This guy can be difficult. Not this time, but he can be.
It was just a matter of time before the space between dimensions tore apart. Threads of energy collide in time and space. Strong ones form links between dimensions. Most rifts are just inaccessible sources of energy, but others are tears. They become the pathways. Some appear like a whirlwind, like a storm that only a lunatic would enter. I have not traveled through a pathway myself, but some say that when you do, it changes you.
Still got a hit on me, that's amazing. Lurker thrust. There's the lurker thrust coming in at a smooth third. No, excuse me, no socket on it, but anyway. So we should go down this way and unlock the back door to the western chamber. This is that door that was blocked by the other side. From the other side. That was the door that was blocked on the other side. This is the door that leads to this. That will open some of these gates throughout the inner circle there, which we'll come back to here shortly. We actually might die here because this is our first encounter with one of these witches, and we have to be careful. Greed armor and an empty bottle. Now, this one's kind of glitched because I think you're supposed to actually be coming in from the other way. So I think we'll actually do that, because if you hit her there, or him, or whatever it is, it'll run back, and there's one of the 3-foot widers on the other side, so we're going to go around. And I think this is the only other gate that this opens. We'll check that out too, but here's Fat Boy, and there's a portal we have to remember. I'm stuck on the portal. Nice. Come on, don't be like that. Ow. I hate that that doesn't knock him down. Still 741 XP. That's no joke. Let me just make sure there's not another gate opened up by that. I don't think so. It's not open. Not open. Where we came from. Tempted to pop some more rooms. I think I will while I'm here. But no big ones, not this time.
We meet it.
Lesser fire. Common magic. Oh, come on with the lesser stuff. There's a higher power rune. Lesser luck. Da, 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 da. I really want a fire for this one. Well, that'll give me a little energy until we can come back. All right. Here's our encounter with the witch. And she is tough. So one has to be crafty. She'll do a spell that makes you do damage to yourself, much like a cleric. This is why we came around this way. See if we can end it like this. See, she runs back. Bully, bully. Bull crap. I don't know if you caught that spell she was using. they are definitely more susceptible to elemental damage. Well, kind of. That explosion will get you too. I think we got lucky there. She always drops that two-horn shield, so. And the two-horn shield is a nice tower shield. Has 3 sockets, and it already has 80% magic, 40 fire, and 20 poison. So when you pick up other sockets, you can probably make it to where it's 100% magic. And then and boost your fire up to almost 100. Boost your poison up to about 60, 30, 40, 50, 60, something like that. Anyway, that's a nice shield, and it's a strength requirement too, so right up my alley. I'll probably be putting some runes into that. Another ancient plate. And we're at the hour mark, so let me see where we are. Oh yes, well, this is where we were. This part really was for later, so I hope you guys didn't get too aggravated with that. If you were trying it, I know the cleric and the rogue are a little squishier at this point in the game, but they shouldn't be too bad. Alright, so let's see, at the base of this is a save, so I will save it there. This is where we're heading anyway. Yes, we gotta get past one of these. Now, this one you can block. She's got a ranged weapon in that hand of hers, which I don't think she's going to use it. Uh-oh, she's starting to heal. See the damage there, the fire damage. Crazy. So anyway, at this rate, at this point, we're gonna get. Yeah, I guess we should get rid of our XP and save here. And I'll start number 5 here shortly.